Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody. Happy Friday.
TGIF.
Yes, ma'am. It is
Thank
a
God it's Friday.
fantastic
It's a
Friday.
fantastic Friday. It's a
It
fabulous
is
Friday. It's a
fabulous
Freedom
Friday.
Friday. What's up? Juneteenth celebration.
Juneteenth in the building. What's up, y'all? Come on in the room. This is
Yes.
the day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing. We're choosing to rejoice, and we're choosing to be glad in it. We made it to Friday Faith Room, and you ought to give God praise. After all you've been through this week,
Yes.
after all those hurdles you climbed over this week, come on, give God a praise. Clap your hands.
Bad news you've gotten, you still here, and you're
Come
still
on, somebody.
functioning. Come
Come on, somebody. Clap your hands. Give God praise. Declare your day. Cherie, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have a fabulous Friday, sis. I'm
Yes.
telling you. Ain't no devil in hell going to stop my Friday from being fabulous. Yep. Faithful Friday.
Come on.
Freedom Friday. Come on, Tracy Bridges. It is a Freedom Friday. Yes, it is. Freedom Friday. Come on, y'all. What's up, Yvonne? And Robinson, fabulous Friday. I received that. What's up, Terry Brown? Yes, sir. All right. It is a faith over
fear Friday.
Do that. Faith over fear Friday. Come on, y'all. In the room now, I'm going to start tagging some people on my end, Elder.
All right.
Let's see what we could do this morning. All right. Y'all go ahead and declare your day. You know how we do it. You speak. Joe, is that Joe Bond in the building? Did I see JB?
Did you?
Did I see Joe? Maybe no, man. No, Joe working. Joe, go back and watch. No, that's Joy Freedom. Somebody invited Joy Freedom to the room. Okay. All right. Let me copy and let me get some people in. Y'all, I hope you're tagging.
Fun Friday. Yeah, let me handle up over here.
Yeah, come on, y'all. Y'all know we kind of pause for about a minute and we go to tagging and we go to sharing and we invite people to be a part of this room. What's up, Nikki? Doretha, good morning. Good to see you, Doretha. Carla, good to see you. All these faithful faith rooms. Some of y'all are off work today, right? It's a holiday.
Didn't he sign that yesterday? So now I gotta see when I'm gonna get my holiday.
Okay.
Because my office is closed on Fridays.
Oh. So maybe they'll roll yours over to Monday.
Perhaps.
I'm not your boss though. Don't you talk.
No. I understand. But
don't hold Pastor Alexander calling me now.
If anybody raised the question, it's gonna be Cherie.
All right, you're gonna ask the question.
I got a question, sir.
Yes, all right, y'all. This is a great day. Cherie, can you tell everybody what Juneteenth symbolizes for those who don't know? This ain't,
It's supposedly the actual time that we became free. We last year, because everything was happening, some of us finally came into the realization that July 4th is not that day.
Right.
And so it's supposed to symbolize when President Lincoln, was it Abraham Lincoln, signed the saying we were free, but I think it didn't happen. They didn't find out till 2 years later. But is symbolizing our real freedom, so to speak.
And it started in a group of slaves in the state of Texas that were free.
And so it's a big deal in Texas.
Yeah, very big.
We're just coming into, just finding out about it as adults. Because I didn't celebrate Juneteenth growing up because I didn't really know anything about it. When I heard Juneteenth, I just thought it was something about Black music.
Right.
Absolutely. I had no idea what it was about.
Right. All right. This is way overdue, Nick. That's it, man. Way overdue. Absolutely. Yeah. The fact that it's recognized, it's a national now holiday.
Yes.
Sign in. That's a great thing. So y'all, it's a Freedom Friday. It's a time to remember and reflect those slaves who had been in bondage. I'm from Texas, and we've always celebrated Juneteenth.
All right. That's why I'm saying it's always been a big deal in Texas.
Yeah. I was shocked that a lot of people here in California didn't know about it. Janelle, I'm gonna tell you this. I took a group of my kids from church. We took about 25 of our teenagers a year and a half ago on a Black college tour in Atlanta. They did Spelman, they did Morehouse. We took them to Spelman, Morehouse, Clark, Atlanta were the main three campuses they visited. And they were giving, first of all, when our kids got off the plane in Atlanta, they were number one. These kids grew up in California. Some of them had never been out of the state of California. Most of them 98% of them had never been out of the state. When we landed in Atlanta, my kids were literally just blown away. They had never seen so many Black people in their life.
Really?
Wow.
Listen to what I'm telling y'all. They were literally saying, wow, Pastor Nate, I've never seen this many Black people in my life. And then when they were doing the tour, some of our Black kids from here didn't really know a lot about their Black history. They were asking questions, particularly the Morehouse tour that our boys did. Some of our guys just didn't have a clue on some of the things. And that just goes to show a lot of stuff is not taught.
Not taught.
In certain regions, in these classrooms, in most classrooms, we're not taught right anyway about what really went down and our true freedom. So it's just important. History is important, and it's been altered in these textbooks, and we just got to be honest about that.
Or left out.
Right.
Or left out and not allowed in these textbooks. So, it's a great day. It's Juneteenth and the celebration. I just want you to know, it's just like people who get Veterans Day and Memorial Day mixed up. People all over the place. Prophet KJ, good to see you, man. We just kind of giving a little history, man, on Juneteenth and how this is a big day.
I see you teaching, Professor.
You know, Doc. I'm not Cadrick Jones, but
man.
Richard Miller, you made it though. Rich say he late, but he made it. You in the room, Rich. That's all that matter, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. Let's go to work, guys. Let's where we are. I don't see. I'm tagging some people on my.
We're just at 1:15 today. I guess everybody chilling.
1:15. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll get going. I'm gonna tag a few more people on my end, and then we'll get going
here.
Prophet, how you doing, man? What's going on with you, baby?
Man, I'm doing good. Excited about this barbershop discussion tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Go on and throw a plug in there, Doc. Come on.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
What can the men look forward to tomorrow, Prophet?
Yeah, we're talking about the 4 definitions of a man.
4 definitions of
definitions of man. There are 4 things that define a man, regardless to what state he's in, whether he's married, whether he's single, employed, unemployed. There are 4 definitions, and so we're going to be talking about those things. And I'm excited. We're going to have some real discussions.
Yeah,
real. We're going to talk. We're going to have real talk.
So we'll make an announcement before we go off. The men, it is free. All you need to do, you need access to Zoom. It's a meeting ID. I'm hosting tomorrow. So tomorrow, Nick said federal holidays don't apply to the faith room. You're right, Nick. We always hear Nick. That's right, man. That's right. Barbershop ID. You see it right there, guys. If you are a fella, man, come on. Fellas, men, brothers.
Bring your brothers and bring your friends in. It's just not for you. Bring them with you.
It's going to be real talk. And y'all, I'm starting with Pastor KJ because when he's in his element with men, it's just going to be real talk, guys. And we can release him now behind the scenes. And he's not so y'all trust me, Prophet be holding words sometime on here because we got but fellas, when we get together in the barbershop, we can just don't be shaking your head up there, Elder. We come on.
Y'all require all that. Go for it.
We can talk about it. We can say what we need to say. I don't know why she's throwing shade this morning on the barbershop.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We didn't do that.
Just like them folks in Jesus' day. Yesterday she was saying, "I'm so excited for y'all."
I am excited.
Then she roll her eyes when we talk about what we're gonna be talking about.
If you gotta do what you got.
What's up, Marilyn? What's up, Sherelle? Good to see you, Angela. I see you.
I'm excited that it's happening. Don't forget, we gotta shout out our people on YouTube. We don't get them no love.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
YouTube.
Also, City of Refuge, Nation of Kings.
Nation of Kings, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining the Faith Room.
We appreciate everybody. Good morning to you. All right, y'all, listen, we're going to get started today. We are in a series, I Am Enough, and we are overcoming shame. Overcoming shame. Yes. I am enough. Type that in. Let's go. I am enough, and we are in motion to overcome shame. And so what we're doing, Pastor KJ gave a great assignment. I hope you've done it. 7 I am that you should be looking at every day. Look behind Prophet KJ. It's right there on his wall. His I am statements. All right. Y'all give me, Cherie, I think we should do it again. Give me an I am statement. I think we should do that.
All right, fire away, you guys.
Come on.
Listen,
I am.
Several people that have posted theirs. They've been creative. Somebody made a board.
Come on. I am enough. I am enough. I am
very creative.
I am significant. Come on. That's Pastor Nate. I am an overcomer. I am coming through. Come on. Y'all don't hear me. I am coming through.
I'm trying to catch what you're reading, or we can do it the easy way. You read.
No, I'm doing mine. It's me. What you talking about? I can't do no statements.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kedrick. I mean, what you stopping me for? Okay, let me get up. I ain't Jack.
Y'all funny to me, boy.
No, I thought you was reading comments. I'm like, I can't find that.
Kedrick.
Yeah, boy, y'all funny.
I don't know. What's up? Mr. Jones say I am. Yeah. What's up? Nick say I'm compassion. Come on, Nick.
I am redeemed.
Harris.
Worthy of compassion.
I am not my past. Come on, Vaughn.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm doing me. Terry.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm tagging people.
I am free. Yes.
You know, it's good when you tag people and they say, I'm already in, Pastor Nate. Good.
I am powered.
Good.
I am blessed for tapping into the faith room. Come on.
Yeah.
I am enough. I'm in motion to overcome shame. I am enough. I am coming through.
Come on here.
I am thankful.
Come on.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say that one, Queen.
What was that one?
I
ain't Jack. She said I ain't Jack.
I am Linda, not a borrow.
Come on here.
I'm not the woman I used to be. I am loved.
Wow.
I am empowered.
Come on, Jesse.
I am not condemned.
Come on, Pat.
I am safe in his arms.
Lynn.
Come on, Lynn.
I am who God says I am.
I'm talking now.
I am healed.
Come on, Katrina.
Chosen. I am whole. I am valuable. I am favored. I'm not ashamed any longer.
Come on.
Come on.
Work in progress.
Come on.
I am becoming.
Yes, sir, Dennis.
I'm a nurturer. I am an overcomer. I am a winner. Let's see.
Y'all on it, man. I appreciate y'all.
I am larger than my challenges.
Nick.
I am
loved. I'm greatly blessed. I'm highly favored. I am deeply loved.
Yeah.
I'm a joint heir.
Yes, sir. Dwayne.
I'm not one for negativity.
Come on here. Who said that?
Waiting on God for my husband. Come on, man.
Somebody want to get married in here?
Delilah. I am truly God's child.
All right.
I am God's choice.
Come on.
All right. I'm blessed.
Y'all get the idea. I love the homework, Pastor KJ. Why is this important, man? People think we may just be wasting time. Why is this important?
Well, you know, we talked about how even from childhood, you know, psychology has this concept tabula rasa, meaning that you're a blank slate. And so what happens between 1 and 7 is being literally written on your mind and on your psyche. But you can reprogram that. And the Bible says in 2 Corinthians chapter number 10, verse 4, it says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. And then it talks about casting down every imagination and high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. So you're literally reprogramming yourself because we become what we say.
That's so good. You become what you say. And y'all, that's all we're doing right now. And we appreciate you so much. I see 140 on my end. I don't know what y'all
Yes,
see.
sir. It's
all right. And so let's go to work today, y'all. We Pastor Kedrick, we're talking about people in the word, real people, bro, who have literally had to live or they had to endure shame.
Yes, sir.
And we talked about there's a difference between guilt and shame. Cherie did the best definition I've ever heard. Guilt is the wet action and shame is the identity. I've never heard it explained so practically in my life. Cherie said it, y'all. Guilt is you really are overwhelmed by what you did. You're overwhelmed by who you hurt, but then it leads you hopefully to a place of repentance. It leads you, and even if you've been the victim, you know, you can't allow what happened to cause you to build resentment and unforgiveness. Y'all, that's deep for y'all in here who have had to deal with people who have hurt you.
Right.
If you don't deal with it, it can lead you to feeling shameful about your life because you haven't released it, you haven't released them, and now you're living with this deep, dark scar over your life. And so Pastor KJ just set us up, man. Yesterday we talked about a woman who had no name, the woman with the issue of blood. For 12 years, this woman was identified by an unending hemorrhaging condition, an unending cycle for 12 years.
Right.
But yet her story, KJ, didn't end that way, right?
It didn't end that way. She was only identified as the woman, but at the end she was identified as a daughter, and she was whole.
That's it. That's it, guys. Yeah. That's what we're talking about today. And Cherie, today we're going to move into another real person, blind Bartimaeus. Yeah. All right, y'all. That narrative is in Mark chapter 10. All right. If you ever wanted to see where it's at, I'm gonna let Pastor KJ kind of take it and drive a little bit. Him and Elder. But Mark chapter 10, Cherie's done the homework, put in some of the scriptures. Let's set this up because here's another man on this Friday who's dealing with some shame. How did he handle it? And that's what we're going to talk about today. Grab your Bible, look on the screen, and let's get into the word today, y'all. And let's get over shame.
Yeah.
Prophet, you want to take that?
Yeah. Okay. So Mark 10:46 says, then they reached Jericho, and Jesus and his disciples left town. A large crowd followed him. A blind beggar named Bartimaeus, son of Timaeus, was sitting beside the road. When Bartimaeus heard that Jesus of Nazareth was nearby, he began to shout, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me.
Come on.
Be quiet, many of the people yelled, but he only shouted louder, Son of David, have mercy on me. When Jesus heard him, he stopped and said, tell him to come here.
Come on, Doc.
So they called the blind man and said, cheer up, they said. Come on, he's calling you. Bartimaeus threw aside his coat, jumped up, and came to Jesus. What do you want me to do for you? Jesus asked.
Come on, sir.
My rabbi, the blind man said, I want to see.
Is that at the where? I'm sorry, I didn't put the last verse in there.
And
What's
Jesus said unto him,
come on,
go your way, your faith has made you whole. And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus by the way.
Come on, that's it. Cherie, let's talk about this man, blind Bartimaeus. Many of you've heard this story, but we finna peel this thing back this morning. Because here's another individual, Cherie. First of all, what caught me, Elder, was his name.
He doesn't have one.
Blind Bartimaeus. Can you talk? Listen, y'all, I'm probably stepping on some territory here because we've heard Bartimaeus, if you've been in the church any length of time, and we thought that was his real name. But Cherie, let's give some history to the name Bartimaeus.
Okay, so first of all, we're looking at this man, and he's known as blind Bartimaeus. Blind Bartimaeus. So blind, but this blindness, it speaks to the condition of his affliction.
Yeah.
The condition. So again, here's somebody else that's being identified by their condition. Then the name Bartimaeus. Bart means son of. Timaeus is his father. And so in other words, they just say that's Timaeus' blind son. He doesn't have a name.
Wow.
Everywhere he went.
He doesn't have a name. Bartimaeus is not what his mother named him. That's how people identified him.
Did y'all hear that?
So the condition is the blindness, and then the Bartimaeus speaks to a relational piece, I guess. He's the son of Timaeus.
Timaeus is his father's name.
Father's name.
Bar, son of
Timaeus.
father Timaeus. But before they call him Bartimaeus, they put blind. So Cherie, everywhere he went, Kadrick, this is the blind son of Timaeus. Come on. So y'all listen. When y'all hear about, that's not his birth name.
Right.
And Kadrick, what do you do when you live every day of your life and people are calling you out of your name? Come on, Doc, help me with that.
People calling you out of your name or identifying you as somebody, but they don't identify you according to who you are, but who you related to.
That's right. It's a relational thing.
They know your big sister, they know your mama, they know your daddy, but they don't know you.
Come on, Kadrick. Come on. Being called out my name. My mama didn't name me that.
My mama didn't name me that. My mama didn't name me hoe. My mama didn't name me nigga. My mama didn't name me none of this. My mama didn't name me that. But you identify me based upon how you see me.
Right. And then listen, how they saw him in verse 46 talks about it. So he was sitting by the roadside, which leads me to believe he was poor, right? Because he was a beggar. He was begging every day. So they looked at him as poor. They despised him because of his condition. He was rejected because of his condition.
Yes.
And watch this. What I found out is in those times, people believed that if you had a physical disability, that was a curse from God.
Right.
And so now they look at him as a cursed person. Now, that is not, the Bible doesn't teach that God curses us because of whatever our ailments are, but that's what they thought. So that's how they looked at him. He was a nobody to them.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Moses put in the law in Leviticus 21 that it lists a whole bunch of things, but it listed if you're blind, you could even come and make an offering in the house of God.
Absolutely.
You couldn't even approach God if you were blind. Because that's how they viewed that.
He was a nobody.
Y'all do me a favor. Y'all underline this. Underline the word Jericho.
Come on, sir.
I want to talk about that. He's living in Kadrick. We're familiar with Jericho.
Come on.
Because this is the same Jericho in the Old Testament. It was mentioned first, watch this, in Numbers chapter 22. But it found its prominence in Joshua, in the book of Joshua, particularly Joshua chapter 6, when y'all remember when Joshua walked around the city. Y'all stay with me now. So many times that the wall fell down. So this is the same Jericho that the man lived in. Now watch this. On the periphery of this passage, I want y'all to catch this.
Come on, sir.
It looks as if it's really not significant. Underline that, y'all. Type in Jericho. Everybody type in Jericho. Type it in.
Jericho.
Type it in Jericho. Because when you look at Joshua chapter 6, verse 16 and verse 27, you'll discover, y'all, that Jericho was a cursed city.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, y'all stay with me. Type in Jericho. Joshua 6, verse 16 to 27. Jericho was a cursed city. In fact, when the walls fell down, Joshua declared, watch this, that the city would never be rebuilt again.
Wow.
Hear me good. Where's blind Bartimaeus? Where's the blind son of Timaeus? He's in Jericho. He's in a city that was spoken that would never be built again. In fact, the city was so cursed that there was no miracles or activity happening in Jericho. Now watch this. Now watch this, y'all. Stay with me. Nowhere in the Bible do you find a miracle happening in Jericho. Because it was a cursed, Cherie, it was a cursed city.
Yeah.
It was somebody shout, cursed city.
Cursed
But
city.
this is where the man lived. Kadrick, we got to go here, man. He's living in a city where there's no miracles and ain't nothing happening. Y'all ain't y'all gonna catch what I'm doing in a minute.
So he's living in shame.
Come on. He's living in shame, Kadrick. And Cherie, this is significant. Watch this, because he was living in a place that was miraculous. He was living in a place where the favor of God had been withdrawn from the people. He's living in a place where there was no deliverance. Come on, y'all. No deliverance was taking place. He's a blind man who needs his sight. He needed his vision restored, but he's living in a place that's cursed.
Cursed.
And so Jesus just happened to be going through there. They were on their way to Jerusalem, was it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just going through.
Yeah, he was
He
going
didn't
through.
really come to stay.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, y'all. When you read his bio in the scripture, the first thing we read about Bartimaeus is that he's a blind beggar. His perception and his prosperity has been affected. Watch this. Because he's living somewhere where the favor is not.
Ooh.
Come on.
Let me say it again.
Living in an unfavorable place.
His perception, notice his bio, y'all. Blind beggar. His perception, here it is, and prosperity has been affected because he's living in a place where the favor of God is not. He's blind, Kadrick, sitting by the roadside begging. And I'm gonna give it to the prophet right here. I want to suggest this, elder, that his problem is tied to his place.
His problem is tied to his place.
Hold it, Kadrick. I want to suggest that the continuation of his condition was tied to his environment. I want to suggest that the problem prolonged because he was in the wrong.
And so how many
deal with that? Because
how many of us,
that's all I want you to deal with.
Yeah. How many of us perpetuate our shame because we stay in the wrong place?
The wrong place.
We stay in the wrong place. We perpetuate our shame because we stay somewhere where God's not moving, where God has already said, I'm not coming there. I'm not coming in that relationship because I didn't ordain it. I'm not coming to that job because I didn't ordain it. I'm not coming to that ministry because I didn't ordain it. But we stay there because we see our condition as subjugating us to the place where we are. Because we feel like we cannot be accepted anywhere else, so we will just settle for staying in a cursed place.
Refusing to move, causing the discontent. That's good.
Hey, Kadrick, Cherie.
Yes.
I know I'm trying to let go of Jericho. Can I let it go in just one more minute?
Come on.
I don't know why he's in Jericho, elder, when Jerusalem is so close.
That's
Watch this.
My God.
Because Kadrick just said it.
Richard Miller. My research showed me, Cad, that he's 16 miles. Watch this. Jerusalem was 16 miles from Jericho. Deliverance is in the city of David, Jerusalem, but he's living in Jericho. Watch this.
My Lord.
He's close, but yet so far. I want to say this, and I don't want to make y'all mad with me. I want to suggest to the room today, the devil don't mind us being close as long as we don't get there.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's a good point.
This close.
Goes back to what you said. He didn't believe that he belonged there.
Right. Because the laws.
Yeah.
Because of the condition. And the laws had indicated that, watch this, he could go to Jerusalem, but he couldn't go to the temple.
Come on,
So
dog.
what's the point?
So watch this. He could go into the place of peace, but he think his peace is attached to a place in the city of peace. Your deliverance from shame is not attached to the building itself.
Come on.
It's attached to who's in the city. So he felt that he didn't belong in Jerusalem, the city of peace. So since he didn't belong, simply because he couldn't go into the temple.
Come on, Kadrick.
Terry Brown says many have become satisfied with what God only wanted to use to sustain them for a season.
Cherie, how many people are just satisfied with proximity?
You better say it.
But not deliverance. I'm satisfied with just being close. But I don't want
like, make it make sense though. Why? So make that live. Give me a practical example of that, because why would you be satisfied with being close to your deliverance but not going on and walking in?
Many things hitting my mind right now, Kadrick. I'm thinking relationships. You want to deal with that, Doc?
Yeah,
that's a good question, Elder.
That's a really good question, and I think it goes back to the condition. His condition was that he was blind, and there are some people that are so close but they can't see.
Y'all don't hear me.
You're too close.
Run DMC says you blind. You can't see. You need to wear some glasses like DMC. Yeah. I just aged myself. And what you say, Cherie? You say I'm too close
to the mirror
to see what you see. See, because watch this. Watch this. Listen. Ooh. Look. He's by the roadside, and I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. He's by the roadside of Jericho. He's on the highway. He's blind, and he's begging.
Talk, sir.
But watch this. I may not need to go here, but I want to point this out.
Comfortability. That's good, Celeste.
He's very comfortable.
Come on.
I'm gonna let you. I'll probably bring that in later because I don't want to get ahead of the process.
Y'all ready to go?
Wait. Yeah, we can. Gina said wrong people will have you thinking you in the right place. Gina. Gina. Ma'am. What you said? That part right there.
That part
right there.
I'm back.
Now we can go.
Y'all, we can't get off this. Can I ask you a question, Faith Room? How many of you know, or has there ever been a time in your life you knew in your mind you were in the wrong place, but you didn't move? Anybody can raise your hand. Cherie, why didn't you move? Now I'm asking you, I'm being nosy. But if you know it wasn't healthy, no miracles, no deliverance, no breakthrough, why did you stay, Elder, in Jericho?
To satisfy what I wanted. So like I once, when I was in a relationship, when I went in the relationship, I knew that I shouldn't have went into it. But just to say, I got companionship. I got somebody to go out with.
Because you didn't want to be shamed.
That's it, Cad.
Because you didn't want to be shamed. You didn't want to be embarrassed, so you stayed there. Because you didn't want that stigma.
I don't know anything to do with shame and embarrassment. I just wanted to satisfy my flesh.
Okay.
Even at the expense of being unhappy inwardly.
Unhappy. Just knowing I'm walking in rebellion toward God. All of that.
And so it goes back. Watch this. It goes back.
Y'all
to now the condition, because Bartimaeus, he was codependent on people he relied on to take him where he needed to go. And some people are stuck because they're waiting on somebody else to bring them out of where they are.
Listen, y'all, let's catch somebody. Why did you stay in Jericho is my question, Faith Room.
Somebody says, because I wanted to be a part of the crowd. That's why she stayed.
Why did you stay in Jericho? Unhappy. I raised my hand. I didn't want to be alone.
I want to be alone.
Y'all see this? Shame. That's shame, Kadrick.
Because misery loves company. He was in a cursed place with other cursed people.
Mine was shame, even going through marriage counseling.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Because it's comfy there, even though we know we must change the sheets.
My God.
I was stuck being a people pleaser. I had to find my own
Identity.
To satisfy the flesh. I stayed because I thought I could change the rest. Yeah. I'm going to change this person.
Mm-hmm.
Apostle Harris, I'm going to get you in a minute, Doc. I see it, brother. Comfortable and disobedient. Comfortable in disobedience.
That was me.
That was you, Elder? Okay. Yeah. Instead of waiting on God, you waiting on man to deliver you. That's what, okay. To satisfy someone else. Godly. Low self-esteem.
Yep.
Y'all see that? I wanted my son to have a father.
My God. That's real.
I was scared and too weak to move.
Wow.
These grown people, y'all. Some friends will only take you.
I'm sorry.
Some friends only take you to Jericho. Taking you to Jerusalem will expire.
They don't want you to go.
Oh, gee. Brian Harris, I see you, baby.
I was trying to catch him.
I see it. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Brian Harris, y'all, who's a great man of God. I think it went so fast. He said more comfortable with shouting over what God said than actually doing what God said.
Okay.
Unpopular decision.
Oh, I stayed because I didn't know my worth at the time. Waiting on God
to give me permission to move.
To feel validation.
Y'all, are y'all trying to finish this lesson today? Or we
no, we ain't trying to finish.
I'm sorry. I know.
I thought I was doing something to make me his wife.
Patsy.
God, thank you for being real, Patsy.
Thought I could teach folks how to love and receive love. So some people are staying in Jericho because they want to change.
Yeah.
Abandonment issues will keep you in a lifetime situation when it was only supposed to be seasonal. I wanted the extra finances. Come on.
Come on.
Now she just went on and kept it 100.
I accepted the abuse because I thought I could change him. I was desperate for someone to love me, although I knew it wasn't real love.
Wow.
You be knowing, child.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Man. Jermon says some stay because they have become comfortable with their shame. Man, I was closed-minded, Gina said, listening to the wrong voice. This is a series we need to work on.
Wait. Timothy Hall, I don't know this name. It's a new name in here, I think, but he said many people want the benefits of deliverance, but not the responsibility of it. Do y'all walk off again?
Yeah, that's Pastor Tim. That's one of my teaching pastors here at Nation of King.
Y'all, you want what deliverance brings, but you don't want the responsibility that it takes to stay delivered. So let's just stay in Jericho.
Bartimaeus, he finally got the point, and so he took responsibility. Come
on, yeah. So as we go on, we're gonna say we're gonna let you know he didn't stay all right with that.
Yeah, because what happened to make him change the course of his life, Pastor Nate?
You know, I think, Kat, it starts with information.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I want to talk. He had the right information. Look at the text, y'all. Let me go. let me go back to the text. I'm so messed up right now. Look at the text. The text says, when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth. Notice, Bartimaeus might have been blind, but he could still hear.
Absolutely.
Right? Watch this. This ain't nothing deep for some of y'all. And he used his sense of hearing very well. Now watch this. He had correct and timely information that Jesus was coming around. Now here's what I do like. I like it when I'm in a season that's driving me crazy and a season of disappointment and disability. I have to make sure that the right people are in my ear.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all.
Come on, man.
I just saw something, because you asked the question, why was he still in Jericho when Jerusalem was still so close? Look, when you look at verse 46, it says that he was on the roadside outside of Jericho. So he had already left Jericho, but he was still hanging around Jericho.
Well, then another translation say he was outside. One say he was coming in. So we just know he was somewhere around Jericho.
He was up, but he went.
He say one thing.
Yeah, Drake.
But watch this. The point is, he was still Jericho adjacent.
Yeah, he's somewhere in there in Jericho. He's
still hanging around somewhere where he had already. He had 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Come on, Cadrick.
So he was either coming in or he was just hanging out. So he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and so he didn't have to stay there. So somehow he made it out, but he was still hanging around, wanting to go back.
Come on, Doc. Y'all better hear this man of God. Okay,
I'm sorry.
Cherie.
Yes.
That's real, Cherie, because I want to say this, and maybe I'm gonna offend somebody. I don't want to offend you, but Cadrick, can I say it? Give me permission to say it.
Say it.
Your enemy is anyone who would attempt to rebuild the trap that God has delivered you from. And the problem is, we step out of Jericho, and then Jericho comes whispering in our ear again and texting us again. And come on, y'all ain't hearing me here. And talking to us again. And we end up going back to what we prayed so hard to be set free from. I never really taught that he was outside of the city, which means, Cherie, though he had the right information that Jesus was near, he was still hanging around a place that caused him so much pain.
And somebody talked about that yesterday when we were asking about what are your areas of shame. Somebody said they were shamed because God had delivered them from a situation and they found themselves right back in that place again. And so now they're living with a sense of shame.
So, Cherie, the information he had, though, Elder, was that Jesus was near.
Yeah.
And the problem is he's so near.
Yeah.
And he heard that.
You heard him.
So can I ask the room a question, guys?
Go ahead.
Do you have timely and accurate information at your disposal that you ain't moving on?
Just got information, but we ain't doing nothing with it.
Faith room information you get. Some of y'all haven't even done your I am statements.
That's what Apostle Harris just said.
Responsibility.
You shout over it, but you ain't doing it.
Deliverance takes responsibility.
That's it. Want the benefit.
So coming in the faith room, but ain't moving on the information and logging on to 18 services every weekend, but ain't reading all these books with all this good information, but you still hanging around
Jericho.
And y'all know, if you counseled anybody or did biblical guidance with anybody, the most draining feeling in the world when you have spent hours and weeks and years and months pouring into somebody to get them free from Jericho.
Come on.
They still keep.
Don't save her.
Come on.
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Go to number 2, Cadrick. Let's go to number 2. He had information. But
number two, what he do? He used the information of Jesus' presence to his advantage.
So he didn't just have it.
Yeah, he used the information. Now, it's one thing to have the correct information at your disposal. It's another way to use it to your advantage. Bartimaeus, he got it right on both spheres. He had the information correct that Jesus was passing by, but he capitalized on it to get healed. Even if it meant creating a scene, he was not bothered. Now listen, this is the thing that I want us to
Jesus, see. He cried out.
But watch this. He called him, he said, Jesus, son of David.
Yeah.
Now that was because check this out. That was when he said son of David in the Hebrew is Yeshua ben David. That was a covenant name. Ben David, son of David, is a name that was in biblical text that was only supposed to be used for the Messiah.
Come on, sir. Teach the word, Doc.
So in other words, he knew who Jesus was more than other people around him.
Because now the Pharisees and Sadducees, remember, they knew that son of David equaled the Messiah, but they didn't believe that Jesus was
the Messiah.
So I believe, watch this.
Come on.
That's why when Bartimaeus began to cry out, because he could have said Jesus of Nazareth, but no, right. He believed that he was the Messiah. So when he said that,
that's why they tried to get him shut up.
That nobody else believed that about him. That's why he stopped dead in his tracks.
Come on, Doc. Come on, Cherie.
Because of what that man believed. He ain't read. The Bartimaeus is blind. He blind. He ain't read.
He's blind.
He ain't read
nothing. But
so
he believed.
Clearly, whatever he had been taught growing up or whatever he had heard, he grabbed that and he believed that about Jesus. He believed that he was the Messiah. And so when he said it out of his mouth, it was something different. And it stopped. Jesus was going about his business on his way to Jerusalem. But I heard something.
Come on.
Calls me to
faith comes by
hearing. Come on.
He heard.
He heard.
He got the information.
Yeah.
He got the information. But watch this. He didn't just hear that Jesus, he heard that Jesus was passing by.
Yes.
In other words, Jesus will pass by your cursed place, but he ain't gonna stay in your cursed place with you. He come to get you out.
Good God Almighty. Hey, y'all, Cherie, check this out. Check this out, y'all. When your faith is on another level,
come on, that's it.
You don't even care about creating a scene to get your deliverance.
Come on.
He started shouting. Look at the text. He's hollering, y'all. Can't see, don't know. All I know is he's close.
He's close because I hear.
And I have enough faith in me because of what I heard that I will create a scene to get my deliverance.
I hear him and I hear y'all. So he's somewhere in this vicinity.
But I ain't calling y'all, I'm calling him.
But because of what y'all saying, I know he's somewhere around here.
And that's why, Kadrick, I need people in my life who can give me hope by what they believe, because his faith increased based on the crowd around him. You got to get you some people in your life who's going to, when you're feeling low, they're going to give you a word to elevate your faith. And when you are full of faith, you don't care what type of scene you make. Come on, go to number 3, y'all. We got to go. Y'all, we got more content than we got time. I promise you that. Look at number 3. Bartimaeus had a revelation of who Jesus was.
I think we kind of talked.
We did. Yeah. Son of David, Kadrick hit that. He knew who he was. Go to number 4, y'all. Here's 4. Bartimaeus, and I think Kadrick talked about this yesterday. I'm going to let him hit this. He showed courage in the midst of intimidation. And we're going to talk about this Monday, I think. I don't want to get too much into this, but the text says many told him to shut up, Kadrick.
They told him to shut up. Watch this. Because remember, he was a beggar. And they're telling him to shut up because they feel like, if we're not stopping for you, what makes you think Jesus is going to stop for you? And people will try to shut you up based upon how they feel about you.
Yeah. Wow. Remember, they didn't think nothing about it. They
didn't think nothing about him.
They thought he was cursed.
So they're trying to say, shut up. You know he ain't going to stop for you.
Shut up.
You know Jesus.
Be quiet. Be quiet. You too loud.
You too loud. Yeah. You know Jesus ain't paying attention to you. You look at your condition. But he went from begging to believing.
Yes.
Golly, Patrick.
And that's what pushed it. When Pastor Nate said it, when your faith is on another level,
yeah, because he heard something
to do some out of the box kind of stuff. At this point, it's whatever I got to do. But because his faith was on another level, that next level faith is what stopped Jesus dead in his tracks. The other people in the crowd were saying stuff too, but Jesus was still walking.
I posted this today. I posted this morning, and everybody not going to receive it.
Come on.
But I said this morning, some of you are sitting on $1 million songs and products and books and ideas and dreams while telling yourself the lie that it can't be done and focusing on who may not support you. If Bartimaeus lived his life based on the people in his ear telling him it won't work, shut up, it ain't gonna happen. I feel this in my spirit, man. I get emotional when I talk about this because you are the best candidate for the miracle. God uses the weak to conform the wise. He uses those who have been on the back burner, who's in the middle of a desert, in the middle of a fire, and he brings you out of it to show the world. But it has to be your faith that gets his attention.
Yeah. Don't let other people shame you because of your faith.
Dennis Thompson says they felt he was a subordinate and his voice was overpowering theirs. Yep. He needed to shut up so they could be heard.
Beggars are never too proud to beg. So begging Jesus to stop wasn't an issue for him. Rich, Dennis, that's good.
Yeah.
Dennis, that's a great point you made.
Yes.
I'm the one he wouldn't have left behind.
Praise I know that's right.
So he began to shout all the more. The more they told him to be quiet, the louder he got.
The louder he got.
I just believe in his spirit. He was like, you shut up. Y'all can see. I can't see. You shut up. I got to listen. He ain't coming to say, Bartimaeus, understand. Jesus is passing through. Baby, yeah. It's the only chance I got.
I ain't got time to waste.
I'd be doggone if y'all gonna make me miss my opportunity today.
No, I'm saying like he wants it because he was cursed. He said, I'll be damned if I don't keep hollering.
Y'all better move on out the way. You don't like it, cover your ears, because I'm about to quit mine. So there's that.
Listen, y'all. Are you intimidated into silence?
Ooh,
who's got you?
That's good.
Who are you being intimidated into silence? I'm just not gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna even bother with it. Shutting your mouth up with all that you have in you. And listen, y'all, all that you've been through. You gonna let somebody shut your mouth after all you've been through?
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
You gonna let somebody tell you what you can't do after all you come through?
Right.
Some of you are battle tested. You done been through too much. Can't nobody tell you another day in your life what you can't do. After all the crack houses you done came out of.
Come on.
After all the medical issues you've had, but you still alive. After losing everything you had, but God every time rebuilt your life. And you mean to tell me you gonna let somebody tell you what you can't do?
No, my deliverance draweth nigh. He is in the vicinity. I might not see him, but I hear him. I know he's close. And so since he's close, I got to get what I need.
It's a lonely place, Cadrick. Deliverance, the road to deliverance is lonely because everybody not going to be on board. There are going to be some people who abandon you, who reject you, who leave you. And I say this to every pastor watching right now, because there are people in your ministry during the pandemic, they left you. They abandoned the team in the middle of the heat of the battle. They abandoned the team. There's a pastor, I don't know, thank you, Jesus. There's a pastor watching me right now, and you feel like your church, your members abandoned you when you needed them the most. You log on, they on somebody else's page watching ministry, but won't support you and in the ministry that they're in, and you feel abandoned. Let me tell you something. The road to your deliverance, man of God, woman of God, it's a lonely place, but you got to keep shouting in faith that no matter who left you,
come on,
Jerusalem is not.
Jerusalem is not.
Jerusalem, man of God, hear me. Thank you, Jesus. Let me encourage a pastor now. Jerusalem is not. That deacon who wasn't faithful, that elder, that preacher who wasn't faithful. Pre-pandemic, they were there. They had the microphone. But when you're your real friends, your real loyal supporters are going to be with you when you're in the trenches.
Yes, sir. Yes,
now,
sir.
watch out now for all these people coming back now. They're going to be starting rising up to the top now. Because why? We done got out of, we could see now. But see, I don't need you when I can see. I needed you when I couldn't see my way. Y'all ain't hearing me today.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go on and lead that alone. But too many leaders are hurting, and too many of you are hurting because people who abandon you.
And shamed you into silence.
I ain't going to shut up.
Shamed you into silence.
And that's why, Pastor, you're going to be blessed because you kept showing up and you kept preaching to that camera and you kept preaching to the people that did show up, and you kept visiting your members who were sick, and you kept on studying, and you kept on doing Zooms, and you kept on showing up, looking into this. And God says, I've just favored your life because though they abandoned you, you kept crying out to me. Now you got my attention. And
those are going to be the ones who going to be when Jesus stopped. They're going to say, oh, he calling you now. Yeah. Come on.
Okay, shut up.
Y'all keep that same energy.
The favor on your life, man of God.
Y'all keep on your life, woman of God. Keep it. That's it. Keep that same energy in my season of success now. Y'all keep that same energy when I come up.
Yeah. The same folks who tried to tell you, just gonna let it go. Shut up. They didn't tell you with their mouth, but they tell you with their actions. They left you. But then when you start, when post-pandemic, when you start rising up, oh, Jesus' hand on you. And I want to prophesy to somebody, you're at a table and God has given you access to a table, but you're being quiet because you have been shamed into being silent. And guess what? There are some people, and there are even businesses and corporations and operations and functionalities that won't survive until you open up your mouth. Stop being shamed into being silent.
We still got over 150 people on here. Let's close, y'all, with this. I gotta end with this. Delia, good to see you. Bartimaeus had to shed excess weight to move closer to his goal. Yeah, who want to deal with that?
Go ahead.
Well, the question is just what is weighing you down? What is it that you're trying to carry that's keeping you from getting to where he's too close for you to miss him? And so there, for Bartimaeus, the Bible says he took off his garment or whatever, and it could have been his garment or his tin cup, his cane, whatever. What is it that you need to cast aside that's going to help you get to your deliverance? He's nigh. Your deliverance is nigh. It's close. But as Pastor Nate said before, it's so close, but yet so far. But there's something you can do. The onus is on you now.
He takes off what he was identified by.
Come on.
I do believe he dropped the cup. I do believe he took off those beggar clothes.
Yeah.
Because he knew that his identity was about to change.
Yeah.
Kadrick, he was preparing for his miracle. That's what the text says, y'all.
Listen. Preparing for it.
Notice. He takes off his garment before he even gets the deliverance.
When Jesus gave the word, tell him to come here. Let me put this stuff off of me because I already know what's about to happen. Let me get done. You listen, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. When he said, come here, I'm here. Here I am. All that other stuff, I ain't gonna need that no way. Because I already know what you about to do for my life.
Right. And he did it without anybody helping him.
Right. He did it on his own. He jumped up. The Bible said he didn't wait for the people because that's the wrong crowd anyway. That's the wrong crowd. Yesterday we told you to check your crowd, change your crowd. That was the wrong crowd because they only got excited when they saw Jesus get excited. You see, so yesterday everybody had one mind, but in this text today, they looked down on him, counted him as nothing, talked to him like he was nobody. But then when they saw that he got the attention of the Messiah, now everybody want to be, oh, come on, let me help you up. Let me get
be of good cheer. Be of good cheer. Just like folk, ain't it?
Yep. Yeah, come on, Jesus wants you. So now you're stunting in front of Jesus because you want Jesus to think you care for those who are less or whatever. He already know.
He heard you when he told him shut up.
Come on. And there are people in your life just like that. Like I think it's already been addressed. When you come up, now here they come. But they left you to dry when you was going in your dark place, or when you're in your blind season, you couldn't find them nowhere, couldn't hear them nowhere, couldn't feel them nowhere around. But now all of a sudden, when the favor it seems to be upon your life, everybody's showing up now. Everybody want to help. In the words of Pastor Nate, keep that same energy.
Richard Miller said, historically, beggars used a large blanket type coat to catch money and food. It also kept them warm during inclement weather. When he threw it off, my God, watch this. His comfort zone, his cloak of comfort. He let it go because he knew Jesus was about to get. Cherie, Cadrick, let me just say this. Look at verse 52. Then Jesus said, y'all, we're closing right here. Thank y'all for staying on. Go your way. Your faith has made you well. And immediately he received this sight and followed Jesus on the road. Notice what he says. He dismisses him, still blind. But as soon as notice, blind Bartimaeus said, I want to be made to see. Jesus said, go your way.
And
hold on. He didn't say Jesus, but what about
Nate?
Cadrick? All Jesus is waiting for is you to take the first step.
And can I say something? I think we skipped over something that's very important. In verse 51, Jesus asked the question. Now you already know what the man wants. But Jesus asked, what do you want me to do for you? Sometimes you got to use your words. We real good at complaining and describing the situation to Jesus. It ain't this, they won't do this. But you got to open your mouth, tell Jesus what you want in one sentence. He said, I want to see. I want to receive my sight. One translation says, I want to my sight restored. You got to learn. And some people feel like they're not worthy to make a request to the Lord. But I came to let you know today, you are worthy. Tell him what you want. Stop describing your problem. Stop telling him what's wrong. Tell him what you want. And so immediately, you already know when Jesus asked the question, he already know the answer, right? Because now in our estimation, it's probably a silly question. Jesus, what you think he want? I mean, he wants you to tie his shoe. No, he want to see, right? But he wants you to say it out of your own mouth. And so he didn't have an issue with it.
When you pray, you're going to say amen and still have the same condition. The Bible says when he went his way immediately. In other words, when he took that step, God says, that's your faith. And now I'm going to grant you what you have. Y'all, I love you.
Jesus told him to go, but what did he do?
He followed Jesus.
He followed Jesus. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going with you.
So don't try to be delivered from your shame and just go back to where you were. Go back to Jericho. He said, no, I'm not going back to Jericho. I'm coming to Jerusalem with you.
That's it.
How many of you done left Jesus as soon as he delivered you?
Come on.
As soon as he got you out of it, you went right back to what he.
But we prayed, if you deliver me this one time, I'll never do it again. But we
always say it.
I said it.
Y'all, it's been a great Friday. Listen, y'all, tomorrow is our first barbershop Pastor KJ will be in the room leading tomorrow. I appreciate everybody who has sown seeds to support it. Cherie, put up the Faith Room one if you want to be a blessing. We're going to be able to seed Pastor Cadrick. We're going to be able to seed those who are. We're going to do a giveaway tomorrow. We're going to do a giveaway tomorrow, a couple of giveaways tomorrow. Men, all I want you to do, man, take some time. 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 Central, 12 p.m. on the East Coast. If you're in here, you got a brother, a nephew. In fact, our man cave is canceled tomorrow. I just went on and told my leaders to cancel it. And I want all of our men, if you're from Greater Life, I just want you to know I need you in there tomorrow, at least our men. And then I know Dr. Miller is going to be in, and so many other guys from the city. And we can chime in. It's going to be, we're going to converse, y'all. It's going to be conversation. And
why I'll be inside of a Zoom room, not on
absolutely
live.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're going to take care. And again, I'm thankful for this group of leaders. Pastor KJ, y'all give them some love. Come on, y'all. Pastor Orris, who has been working mandatory overtime. Pastor Pruitt, y'all give him some love. We love him. We appreciate him. And then our co-host, y'all, the one, the only, no one like her, Elder Cherie. And we appreciate her so much for being, y'all, don't we love Cherie? Ain't she an amazing co-host?
Ain't nobody clapping.
Well, look, we give them time. It's a delay, woman of God.
We all on the same screen. Ain't nobody clap their black hands.
They clapping.
I'm talking about y'all. I ain't talking about them.
You ain't see me clapping?
After the fact. I don't want.
I had to put my hand on my meditation pose.
Y'all, and let me tell y'all this. Y'all don't see the preparation that go with this. I promise y'all, we're not just showing up here in the morning. We pray, we disagree on stuff, we change stuff around 18 times. We say, let's hold this off, let's hold. But God has created a unit of and a bond with us that's just amazing. And to now have people we can pull in from the room, you know, who could be a part, like Richard Miller, who's a great pastor here, you know, and others who have been a blessing in the room, and men of God, and some of you ladies are dropping major gems and nuggets. So it's just amazing what God is going to do, and we are excited. So I want to thank all the pastors for your support, man. We're on the same team, guys. You know, we don't extend the invitation to join none of our church. This is about a community of people getting hope in this space that we're in. And so I just want people to be in a Bible-believing church that's going to help them grow. You know, I don't even push, go to this church. No, man, go to where you can grow at. Right. And I'll continue to some great churches across this country and in this city. Men of God, women of God who you need to sit under and grow from. So we got to support each other, man, and love each other in this season. So how many of y'all are off work today? Let me just close with this. You off today? All right. Y'all gonna chill today, right? Everybody gonna pretty much chill today. And they asking for the charge for the day.
Did we think
of Tamika say, I love the Faith Room. The platform is transformed. Tamika, appreciate. Tamika's one of yours, Cherie, one of your young adults, and Lady Mother Singleton and St. Luke in the building representing.
He called you a young adult.
Well, you told me she was in your young adult.
Young adult. She's in my life group.
Okay.
I'm just that's a compliment.
Well, I don't know how old Tamika is.
I know. That's why I was talking to her.
Cadrick, you better get him now.
Yes, listen. They say Happy Father's Day, you guys.
Thank you all.
We get it on the tail end. Y'all see how we do?
No, they've been saying it. You just kept talking so much. They've been saying it.
What are you getting your dad, Cherie, for his gift?
Me.
So you just gonna show up?
Why'd you put me on blast like that? I ain't got nothing yet.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Any ideas?
I ain't. Fellas, what don't we?
Won't be no tie. We know that.
What don't we need, guys? We don't need ties.
You don't want ties. You don't want socks. So I get him good. His birthday was in January. Then, Christmas. I've gotten great gifts for those things. So I'm always trying to outdo the last thing, but I don't know. I'm stuck.
So what do you do on Juneteenth weekend? Do you pull out the grill? What do we do today? I mean, what do people do?
I think that's what we're supposed to do. Texas people, help us.
Texas, what do you do on Juneteenth? Do we grill today?
You find a community to celebrate with.
Do what, Pastor? What'd you say?
You find a community to celebrate with.
Okay. Gift cards. We need gift cards. Good.
Well, my daddy's 82, 83.
Cologne.
He got a wife. She might not like what I like.
Bath and Body Works has this body wash, bourbon. It's a good gift. Barbecue festivals. Okay. Massage.
Yeah.
Community celebrate. Okay. They letting us know what we do.
And tea cakes.
Tea cakes. Come on. Nation of Kings, your prophet is speaking.
No, he made
Lady Jones. Come on.
Don't you make them?
I make them.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You don't want them, he make them.
I make them.
So he's giving ideas.
Giving ideas.
Somebody say watermelon contest. All right, Jericho. That's what they're doing. Watermelon contest on Juneteenth.
Oh, no, we ain't doing it.
Somebody say Juneteenth is better than the 4th of July. Yeah, there's more truth.
It's ours.
Yep. It's more truth to it. Spades. Come on. What you know about spades?
Y'all know what? I don't know how to play spades.
We are the
hit a charge. Hit a charge. Hit a charge.
You don't know how to play spades.
I can play some mean Uno though. Go ahead with the charge.
Hit a charge. I won't shut up. This shame has to go.
Hey, what?
I won't shut up.
This shame has to go.
Hold on.
Blind Bartimaeus.
Black
card revoked, Elder. Oh, somebody took your black card.
If I know printing more stuff, you can't take my black card.
I tried to move. I tried to
move
move past that so they won't be putting that out there, Cherie.
You can't have it.
I was trying to help you.
I won't shut up. This shame
has to go. That's right. Keep talking, Cherie. Don't shut up. Don't let them shame you into silence.
I got so much more that qualifies me to be who I am.
The charge is, Elder, learn how to play spades. Oh, the shade.
Ooh. Who said that?
Okay.
Depending on who said, my comeback is going to be based on.
We're going to make it. We're going to make, no, that ain't your charge. No, here's the charge. Elder Cherie, come on. Learn. That's it. It's a fun Friday. No, take that down. Take that down.
Oh, that ain't it? Wait.
Catch her. I'm finna get a cat. Cat, I'm about to get her. Here's the charge. Y'all put it in.
Tony Gant, where are you?
Cadrick, dress it up. That ain't the charge. Dress it up for me, Cadrick.
Who said it? I'm trying to figure it out.
Jericho said it.
Jericho, what you say? Learn how to play. Teach me. I'm willing to learn. Don't nobody want to teach me.
J. Todd, I need to find you.
I'm trying. I still can't find it.
All right, here it is.
He own up to it.
Jericho said me. Come on. Here it is. Here it is. Here's the charge. Elder Cherie.
Help him, Lord. Give him
learn how to play spades.
The faith.
Hashtag Pastor Nate teacher.
The faith room. That's it. Don't be putting up no deep stuff today. No, that's it. Somebody, no, I won't shut up. That ain't it, Diary. Here's the Elder Cherie. Learn how to play spades. That's it. Put up ladies.
Listen, hashtag Pastor Nate teach her then.
No, I'm in California. I'm
Find me a teacher. Find me a teacher. So everybody who want me to learn how to play, send me a teacher.
Listen.
That's another prayer point for our husband. We want him 6'5", alpha male, know how to teach her how to play spades.
And low blood pressure.
And low blood pressure.
Not low.
No, regulated blood pressure.
Tanika say leave Elder alone. Yeah, don't be you know, I play spades for days. Y'all put up the chart. We'll reach your elder when you come to Dago. They're gonna help you out. Elder Cherie will be here in November for our women's weekend. So they're gonna take good care of her. All right, y'all got the charge up. Y'all tag Cherie in it. And Elder Cherie learned how to play spades. Hashtag the faith room. All right.
Oh God.
Brothers, I'll see you in the morning, 9 o'clock. I'll let you in. I will be in at 8:30 if you want to come in early. We'll have some music playing. We'll have it rolling. So y'all have a great weekend, man. Laughter is a medicine. If y'all not laughing, you're not living. Yeah. You got to find something to laugh about. You know, we have fun in here. Yeah, we know the word. We called of God, but we like to laugh and have fun.
And look, we got to all be on the same page. Don't y'all go put up the charge I gave earlier.
The other one.
Everybody has to put the same thing up. Elder Cherie.
That's it, Cadrick.
I just wanted to be on the same page. We talked about
oneness. The faith room, real people.
No, hold on. Right? Y'all got it?
Elder Cherie.
Hey, Lay Reed, can you text it in again, Lay? Or somebody text in a charge.
Lay.
You ain't see you come in with all these jokes and throwing people under the bus. You got you today.
Now, I went on board at first, Cherie, but I just want us to be all on the same page. I want people be putting up one thing and some putting up something else.
Learn how to play spades.
That's it.
Hashtag faith room.
The faith room need to throw a barbecue. Hey, hold on. Now, talking about faith room, we are planning next year a conference in the city that never sleeps.
Come on.
Look at that.
That could be New York, but no, Vegas. We're looking at Vegas. Faith Room Conference, Las Vegas, Nevada, 2022. Lord bless us.
Yes.
Lord bless us and live. So that means Faith Room, Cadrick thought this was a great idea too. If you've never been to Vegas, you have to come to Vegas. And there's more to do in Vegas than play slot machines and blackjack. All right. There's more gambling in Vegas, but there are shows in Vegas. There's shopping in Vegas. There's food in Vegas. It's a lot to do in Vegas. It's hot, but we're going to try to do and we're going to give you some information over the next couple of months so you could start planning and saving. But that's going to be probably a Thursday through Saturday, and we're going to just have a time of breakouts, time of fun. And y'all think we playing? It's real. We're gonna have a good time. All right, food, shopping, yeah. And Jermon is in Vegas. Tony Gann is in Vegas. Don Burst is in Vegas. Mel Moore is in Vegas. We got a lot of good people in Las Vegas.
What's her name?
Are going to look out for it. So,
Sakina, Janae, she's in Vegas.
Yeah. Sakina is in Vegas. Sis, good to see you on. Yeah.
They're saying they'll be there. So
there is prayer in Vegas. Yeah, absolutely. Las Vegas, y'all. If you ain't never been, you probably gonna get caught up a little bit. You're gonna be that first time. You just gonna. It happened to me. That first time I was just. But you get used
Apostle Brian, Lacey Pearl ain't gonna let y'all leave her.
Lacey coming. Yeah, Lacey gonna come to Vegas. Yeah, she's gonna come out there. It's a 45-minute flight from San Diego if you're traveling from other parts of the state. Because the problem, y'all, we got people from everywhere, but you can get good flights from wherever you are to Vegas, and we're gonna give you enough time. Y'all get 5 in a room. Y'all ain't spending but $100. Y'all, it's some of y'all don't want roommates though. You want your own room. Yeah.
Cherie was spoiled growing up. She not used to them trips.
I can't do no 5 people in no one room. I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Somebody say, Elder, are you going? Yeah, Elder.
Hey,
Nate,
shake your bottle up some more. Your stuff still settled down in the bottom.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's a little protein shake.
Powder. That's what you get.
Yeah, Lacey, stay off Fremont Street. I went to preach in Vegas for Don Burst. I think, Jermon, it was about a year ago. And probably we had about 20 people from our church that went out, and we went out on Fremont Street, and we had to go home. It was like we went out there about 10 o'clock at night, and we couldn't. Lay had her kids with her. We couldn't stay.
Thank you, Pastor Miller. Thank you, somebody on my side. That's why you over there drinking powder.
Richard Miller. Now, come on, sir. Y'all, let me get out of here. I love y'all. We are the faith.
Friday, we just chopping it up. It's like after the show.
I gotta go bake these cookies. I love y'all.
Love y'all. See you in the morning, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Peace. All right, y'all.